How's it going, guys? Welcome back to Blake Check. Thanks for tuning in. If you're new to the channel, my name is Blake. It's nice to meet you. In today's episode, we are going to be doing a few things. I'm super excited, first of all. We have a lot in store for today's episode, so stay tuned to the end. You don't want to miss what we have in store. If you've read the title, you already have an idea of what's going on. But before we get into anything, if you're not familiar, this is my 2018 Tesla Model 3 Performance Stealth Edition, and it's close to the end of October, which for those of you guys who celebrate Halloween is an exciting time. So I am partnered with Test Bros, and I will have a link in the description below. If you see anything on their website that you like, including what I'm going to demonstrate for you guys today, use my discount code BlakeCheck to get 10% off of that stuff. But today I'm going to be installing their limited edition Halloween decal kit. I'm not even sure if it's for sale anymore, so if you're just now seeing this and you haven't already ordered yours, it might be too late, so I'm sorry. But at least you'll get to check it out here on my channel. So I'm sure you guys know how to do something as simple as put stickers or decals on your car, so I'm not going to make this like a how-to or anything. I'm just going to throw them on the car and show you guys the finished product. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to be installing is this vampire tooth fang kit thing. So the box that it came in had a layout for how it's supposed to look when it goes onto the car, but it's pretty simple, pretty self-explanatory. So rather than show you a step-by-step, I'm just going to throw it on in 3, 2, 1. And that's how it turned out. I think it looks pretty good. Let me know what you guys think about this kit in the comment section below. There are a few more stickers that I'm going to throw on this thing. Let me show you guys the finished product. Alright, so now that all the Halloween decals are installed, let's move on to the second part of today's video. So we are actually going to be meeting up with one of my buddies, Vishal, who is one of the new FSD beta testers. So I myself, I've never had the opportunity of riding in a Tesla that's equipped with FSD beta, so I'm super excited to check it out and to bring you guys along for the ride. So yeah, let's get moving. I'll see you guys there in 3, 2, 1. And here we are. I am sitting with my buddy Vishal. So first of all, thanks for inviting me today.
Oh, absolutely.
So I'm going to do my best to contain myself so that you guys get a good experience too. If I had it my way, I'd just be sitting here geeking out over everything, but I want you guys to be able to see what's going on. So we are here in North Phoenix or North Scottsdale?
This is Central Scottsdale.
Okay.
Uptown Scottsdale.
So Vishal, before we even take off, what is your initial impression over the past couple of weeks been? Because you've been a FSD beta tester now for how long?
2 weeks.
Okay,
I was the original 100.
Yeah, so Vishal was one of the first few in that first wave of new beta testers that managed to score 100% on his safety score, which is super impressive.
Yeah.
But we think that the longer or the more data that's collected from Teslas equipped with FSD beta in a certain area, the smoother the drive gets. That data is collected and compiled. We're hoping for a good, safe, seamless trip. Let's see what happens next.
Let's see. So engaging it.
All right, so FSD beta is engaged in Vishal's car. All of the FSD beta testers have agreed to. Oh, we should put it in a destination. That's my job. That's my bad. But all of the FSD beta testers have agreed to drive safely with their hands on the wheel and to just keep their eyes on the road. That's what Vishal's doing. So we're keeping it very safe. So we've just plugged in a destination. We're going to see what happens. So far, so good. It's slowing down, not super aggressive at all. Making this right turn out of the major traffic area and into this neighborhood. That I thought went well.
Yeah, that went very well. Just trying to take this left turn.
All right, let's see what happens next. We need to pull a U-turn to get back on our normal route. Let's see how it handles this. It's kind of a tight turn, so we'll see.
It's unprotected left, so it's waiting for this car.
It sees that car over there,
and it goes.
Okay. Oh.
Excellent.
Okay. There we go.
Yeah.
Cool. I have to say that in this little like neighborhood area, it's navigating pretty well. It seems like
unprotected left, and this is a simple one.
Yeah. Okay. It hesitated a little bit, longer than I think I would have, like as a normal driver.
Yeah.
But still, it did it safely.
I think their top priority is safety, so they don't want to do. They want all the cameras to show that it's the right time to take the left turn.
Drive safe. Stay out of the headlines unless it's super positive.
Another left turn.
Another left turn here.
Perfectly.
Handled that perfectly.
And that's an unprotected left, so I might have to engage there.
Okay.
I'm gonna give and let the car do its thing.
Yeah.
But it's a high-speed left turn. This is the holy grail.
Yeah.
For FSD.
All right.
So let's see how it does here.
Let's see it. I'm excited. What do you think? Have you done anything like this with FSD engaged yet?
You know, if you see Chuck Cook's videos on YouTube, he's the king of left turn. He has a drone running to see all the traffic. Oh my God, he does excellent videos.
Right.
But so right now it's creeping forward. It's trying to look at the left, trying to look at the right.
So that's tough over there because it has to see left and right at the same time. And there's a lot of traffic coming.
There's a lot of traffic coming from that side.
Fortunately, over there it's clear, yeah. So this is when I would go right now.
Oh my God, it goes. Oh,
perfect.
Wow.
Perfect.
Wow, beautiful. Yes.
Perfect. Woo! Yes. That's awesome. I'm super excited. I don't know about you.
That was really good.
Was that the first, like the smoothest that it's done that for you yet?
Well, it does it on and off.
Okay.
But for safety reasons, sometimes if it doesn't see visibility, it will tell you here.
Okay.
That, hey,
take over.
Take over.
Okay.
I would rather be safe than sorry.
Speaking of which, let's take this opportunity to take a look at the FSD visualizations. I did a previous video where I just displayed some of Kim's FSD footage, and she has her Model 3 running FSD beta. So what's cool about your Model X running FSD beta is that it makes use of the digital gauge cluster in front of the steering wheel to do that. So you still get your full center screen for your, your nav, media, whatever, and you get to use your digital gauge cluster for the visualizations, which is cool.
Okay, it sees the, oh wow, beautiful.
Well done.
Excellent.
Didn't cross over that yellow line, which I probably might have made that mistake as a human driver.
I would have done it exactly like the car did. So it's getting like super genius in certain places.
The yellow light up there. It's slowing down. Not aggressively or anything too, which is what I think is really cool, is that it's starting to, be aware of just like possible other cars around, and it doesn't want to throw them off by like braking too suddenly.
So one of the things you might want to show, since we have stopped here, I can show you, is on autopilot we have it on, they have these different profiles.
Okay.
Do you want it to be aggressive? Do you want it to chill?
Okay.
And do you want the speed to be fast, slow? So you can change the profile.
So what's the benefit, or why have you chosen to have it assertive profile versus chill or average?
If there's an unprotected left, I'll go with the first opportunity. Yeah. When there is, an opening to take the left turn. But I think in the chill, it'll wait and make sure that it'll wait a little longer. Okay. It'll be safer.
Yeah. Which is safer, but it might be annoying for people who are like behind you waiting to make that same turn.
Just depends on your style. So there's a left turn coming up here on Pima.
Okay. Oh.
Let's see how he handles that.
And it's getting over already, slowing down at the same time.
Oh, beautifully done.
Great.
It actually sees the
sees the cyclist crossing the street here, and so we are stopped about a car length back from that crosswalk because the car was, not sure what that person was going to do.
Yeah. And then it creeped forward.
And then creep forward so that it didn't stay that far back. That was interesting. I think me as an idiot human driver, I would see that person and still go all the way up to the crosswalk. But the safer thing to do would probably be to wait until the person's cleared out of the way before going forward again.
And these are things that Tesla is getting inputs on, and they're improving. So you want to show the intent is to stop to the cyclist. And so I think, yes, they can improve it a little bit, but it was pretty good. Yeah.
But when you think about it, like stopping that far back, especially if there's nobody else behind you, which there still isn't, like there's nobody back there, that's the safest thing to do. Exactly. You're not putting anybody behind you in danger or annoying anybody.
Now this left turn is a little tricky because if you look at over there,
there's an island over there.
The curb behind the car. Yeah. So let's see how he deals with it.
See how it handles it. So you'll know if we hit that curb. We'll do a cut scene here, and you guys won't hear about it. Oh man.
The traffic light is so good. It knows which ones is for the left, which ones is for the right, which one's for the straight.
Yeah.
Never misses any of those.
That's what I think is so amazing. It's just that there's so much going on. Like there's this oncoming traffic, that traffic on that side going that direction. It has to see like the people who are like over here, like this truck that's creeping over, pedestrians, all the stoplights.
It's done. Let's see how it goes in the
instantly went when the light turned green.
Let's see.
It's keeping a safe distance from that truck.
I'm gonna take over.
Oh, yeah. All right. So we did have to take over there.
Well, it could have done it, but I didn't want to see how it did it.
Yeah.
That truck was getting a little bit too close.
Yeah.
So, see, that's the thing with safety score is you want to be driving like you are driving and not see what the car is going to end up doing. It could have done it.
Yeah. But a little too close for comfort, and you don't know if that truck like was going to see you getting close and freak out, you know?
Exactly.
So.
But since I disengaged over there, Tesla actually got a 10-second video.
Oh, really?
Disengagement.
Okay.
So in their next release, they will make the computer learn.
Okay.
Push an update.
Okay. That's what we were talking about earlier. Was that the data's collected when there's a disengagement or something like that. Okay. So right now it wouldn't do that. It's going to stop. Oh, let's see how it handles these cones here.
Wow, beautiful.
Did you disengage?
No, didn't do anything.
Wow.
Yeah.
I don't know if that came across well on the screen here, but we came up on an intersection that had a bunch of traffic cones in the next lane over, and so it was still moving pretty well and navigated around one of those traffic cones.
Yeah. Pretty
masterfully, I'd say. I assume that you took over because.
No.
Yeah.
And I think in this car the problem is you don't see the sign here for FSD. It's right in the corner.
Ah, right.
The blue sign, but you will actually hear a sound when I disengage.
Oh, okay.
So.
See, these are the things that I don't know. I'm a peasant without FSD.
So this is a weird sign because it's like the
flashing yellow.
Flashing orange or yellow.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see how it deals with that. It does show here the flashing yellow.
Okay.
Okay.
So I would still go here. That car is far enough back over there where I'm not worried about it.
Okay.
And the Tesla went too.
Wow. Okay, so let's see here.
Let's see how it does this. Here. What's cool is I can't see like around the corner to the left there, but the car can already see what's over there.
Okay. It's creeping forward.
Yeah.
Okay, I think it's got good visuals.
Yeah. So I would go after this Highlander.
Car, right?
Yeah. Now's when I would go.
Oh, perfect.
Perfect.
Oh, I disengaged. It's too close to the curb.
Yeah, and it also, well, I think actually, from my point of view, it looked like it was fine on the curb. So that was just a safety point.
On the curb.
Mm-hmm.
The restaurant was here. I didn't even realize this.
So we were, as the human drivers, missed that turn. But okay, so the light turned yellow, so it decided it would be safer to stop.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, it's waiting.
Let's wait for this car.
It does see the pedestrian in the crosswalk over there.
Perfect. Wow.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Gave the pedestrian plenty of time to get out of the way, and I'm sure it was aware of the oncoming traffic too.
So our next destination is 2 miles away. So let's see. Oh, this is a good one. There's pedestrians, so it has to stop for them.
Okay. And then it also has to be aware of this cross traffic here. Let's see how it handles it.
Okay, pretty good.
So now would be the time to go.
Time to go.
Even with that light turning yellow, it makes more sense to go.
Wow.
Still did it. Right?
It's very safe around pedestrians. That's the best part. I love it.
Mm-hmm. Yep, that was really well. Because there was a lot going on there. There was cross traffic, people in the crosswalk, and the light was changing quickly from green to yellow. Cool.
I think everybody should get the visualization even without FSD.
Mm-hmm.
That's, I think, the best part.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely. The thing is, like, it does take up more screen real estate, though, especially on the 3 and the Y. So that's probably the only reason for not having done that already.
Yeah. Okay, this is the right turn. Let's see how it does here.
Kind of fast,
sure.
But here we go.
Perfect.
Nice.
It's a perfect turn. You know, there was a car behind us, so it didn't like slow down too much. It just did the right level of.
So that's why I didn't like slow down even more, is because it was aware of the car behind.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's see how it handles this guy in the cart up there.
Lanes to the left side. Wow.
Okay. Yeah. So that lane change was for the upcoming left turn. That's like half a mile away, right?
Yep.
Okay. Really cool.
Yeah, it's like a lot of people were saying FSD will never be possible, but this is just an interim release, and it's so good.
Yeah. Because I would say we've been doing this for 10-ish minutes so far, and we've had to disengage once, and really arguably, or no, once or twice.
Well,
but those were your decisions to disengage.
The first one, when we missed the right turn, that was the real disengagement.
Right.
The other two, it was just safety reasons.
Yeah.
I just took it off.
So you just decided to take over.
So this is actually our destination. It's taking a left turn here. Let's see how he deals with the left turn. Unprotected left again. Sees the car coming.
The car coming.
Goes in. Wow.
Wow. Okay. So yeah, decided not to hesitate too much for that oncoming car, which I wouldn't either. I'd probably still take that turn if it were me driving.
Perfect.
Is it going to take us all the way to the
let's see.
The bag drop off here?
It's doing pretty well.
Wow.
Yeah, this time it actually took us into a parking lot. And exactly.
That was awesome. That's a great one to end it on.
Yeah.
What do you think? All right, you guys. Well, yeah, that was my first experience with FSD Beta. I want you guys to let me know in the comments what you guys thought. I was blown away. It might be because I'm sitting in the car right now on camera, maybe the pure, I guess, awe of like what's happening in front of you, just watching the steering wheel turn on its own and just being in a car that's driving itself is just mind-blowing for me personally. But yeah, let me know in the comments what you guys thought from your perspective as a viewer of the video. But I think we're gonna go grab a bite to eat, and that actually leads me to my next and final part of the video, so definitely stay tuned for the end. We have a guest appearance from Kim Paquette. So she is one of the OG beta testers. She'll be joining us for dinner. She's in town. Afterwards, I'm going to sit down with her for just a few minutes, and I'm going to try to get her to do a little interview, talk about what her experience as an OG FSD beta tester was like. But that's about all I've got. I'm pretty hungry. You want to get out of here?
Yeah, let's get out of here.
All right. See you soon. Or actually, that's a good question to get into first is what it was like for you to start uploading videos on YouTube. Was that a learning curve for you too, like it was for me?
Okay, so have you watched my videos? Because they're terrible.
I've seen a few.
I did not start YouTube until probably January of this year. I got the beta in October, and
October
of 2020.
Okay.
But I did not have a YouTube, and I wasn't gonna do a YouTube because I don't know how to do it. I don't really know how to make videos. And what happened was my thing was I would just put little clips on Twitter, like just little, under whatever the limit is on Twitter, minute and a half or whatever, minute and 45 seconds. And at the time, nobody was posting long drives because it was just constant disengagement.
I get it.
And so I would just do little clips of interesting things or things that it did good, and I posted bad too, but just when it would do something cool, because back then it was like we were all using it for the first time, so it was like, oh, look, it avoided that pedestrian, or look at what it did when it went around that cyclist, or whatever.
Well, with your videos though, so this is where, like today, this afternoon before we did dinner was like one of the first times where I like really saw what would have to go into making a good FSD beta feature video.
Yeah.
Because like there are mistakes and stuff, and if you want to make a good seamless video, it takes a couple takes.
Yeah.
Right? Is that how it is with yours, or do you?
Mine are just straight through. I just posted unedited video, because then, you know, nobody can say, oh, you cut out the bad parts, or you're only showing us what you want us to see. I'm showing you everything.
Right.
You know, and so
that's definitely valuable, especially to people who are like doubters of the software.
Yeah, totally.
Can you tell me a little bit about like the process when you were, or when you first became an FSD beta tester back at the end of last year? What was it like? How did you become a beta tester at that time versus now with the safety score?
Well, back then you were just handpicked by somebody.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, and I don't know exactly how I got chosen, but there was a very small group. A lot of it was affiliated with the owners clubs.
Okay.
So it was owners club presidents or people that they recommended from their club. Like, say, if the president didn't have a car that had FSD, but they would, you know, recommend somebody.
Interesting.
That wasn't the case with me, though. I think that I just happened to meet the right people, because I've met so many people over the years through Tesla, and there weren't very many women at first, and so maybe it was me and K10 were pretty much the first two women that I knew of. So they just picked us. There was no safety score. But if they were picking people, because only I think maybe 15 to 17 of us at first were allowed to share on social media.
Oh, okay.
And so I think that, you know, they just wanted people that they could trust and that, you know, that had a following on Twitter, and that, you know.
Did you have a following on Twitter before you were an FSD
not like
beta tester?
now.
Okay.
I had about 5,000 followers.
Oh, wow.
So I had some.
That's not anything to scoff at. That's
Yeah. But I mean, it obviously like skyrocketed after that. Yeah.
Well, thanks for this short little interview. This was your exclusive take with Kim. Is it Paquette?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've said your name a few times in this episode already, and I was like, oh, if I'm mispronouncing it, it's gonna be
No, I would have told you.
But yeah, thanks for watching this super dark and grainy video for this long. But that's pretty much all I have for you guys today. Thanks for tuning in. This has been Blake Check, and that's a wrap.
Bye.